Good morning, Thursday people. Good morning, Thursday play dayers. How are you guys? Hope you're having a lovely week. Tom Foodery here. If I've not met you before, I think I've met most of you by now. If you haven't already been tuning in throughout the play days at home, welcome. If I haven't met you anywhere else, hello. My name's Tom Foodery, the man of the abracadabra beans on toast. Check out my YouTube channel for lots of other silly videos always going on. That's Tom Foodery TV on YouTube, as well as this amazing thing being done every single day of the summer holidays for Mid Sussex District Council. The Mid Sussex Play Days at home. Hope you're having a great summer holidays, guys. It's getting a little bit warm, isn't it? It's going to be warm. And the end of this week, it's going to be very warm. So stay safe. I did say yesterday, make sure you got your sun cream on and don't moan when your grown-ups tell you to put a hat on. It's very important to keep yourself safe in the sun. All right? I don't want to keep having to tell you this. Just listen to your grown-ups and put on your hats. Drink the water. Sun cream all the time. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Well, it's Thursday, which means we've got Poi Passion and the guys along today. Actually, today we've got Lee with a fantastic show coming up a little bit later on. We've got some magic and some contact ball. I'll be telling you more about that in just a moment. But I love a good circus day. So last week I was out in the garden with my guys, inspired by Poi Passion to get out there and just try. Obviously, you don't need expensive things. You don't need expensive toys. You can use things you've got at home. All you're looking for today is a round object, okay? Anything like an apple or an orange or something like that. Or maybe even a ball that you play with at home, a small football or something like that. You can have lots and lots of fun with these guys. And of course, being a Thursday, I get inspired and I always want to make something. I was gonna make you something, another balloon model. I love making my balloon models. Whenever I do parties, I try and give out a balloon model to everyone that's there. Recently, the more parties I'm doing, well, I'm going to be starting doing parties again soon without balloons because of the contact thing. So I can make balloons here instead. And maybe you could get some of these. Maybe you'll be save up your pocket money. Maybe if you win the colouring in competition and get your £10 Amazon voucher. You could buy yourself a ballooning kit. Just make sure you get the latex balloons because they're the best bits. I'm going to teach you something a little bit about making balloons. I always use a pump. They are really, really difficult to blow up by your mouth. It takes a long time. Plus, when you're blowing them up with your mouth, you can't talk. So obviously, I spend lots of time blowing into this pump so that I can simply blow it up while I'm still talking to you. Yeah. And I'm going to make something very, very small. But you know what? This is a fantastic little balloon. This is one of my favourites. I don't often get a chance to make this because it takes quite a lot of detail. But when you're blowing up a balloon, you always have to leave that little taily bit in the end like that, you see? Because every time, every twist and every turn you make in a balloon, it will expand and go into that, which is why it doesn't go pop. If you blow a balloon all the way up, all the way to the end, so there's nothing left on the end, the minute you put a twist or a turn in it, or too many turns, it would just go bang. Ooh. And not many people like that. In fact, a lot of people don't like that. So when you're making a balloon, you've always got to leave a bit of the tail. Now, depending on what you want to make, how long is this bit going to be? Now this, I'm literally going to make lots and lots of small balls from the balloon. So that actually it looks like a bunch of grapes. And it's just a technique of twisting lots of small balls and then twisting them together like this. So it does look like a small bunch of grapes. But this is one of my favourite balloons to make. And it's called the Poodle, the actual Poodle doggy. See, when you get them all in the right order, it starts to look like a little poodle like that. Now, if I give that one a twist there like that, 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 and that one a twist there like that, and it becomes, as I said, my favourite little poodle doggy. How about that? That took me a lot of practice, guys. So you don't expect to be able to do that straight away. But to finish it off is, of course, the magic bit on the end of the tail. So you're going to help me. We've done this before. Do you remember? We did it with a normal dog. It works for the poodles as well. A little bit. Ready? Get ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3, blow. Excellent. You've got it, guys. Well done. That is my little poodle. I'm going to look after him forever. Because as I said, dogs are for life, not just for play days. It's time now, we're going to go over to Lee from Poi Passion. He's going to be teaching you contact ball and magic. This is fantastic. Watch carefully how it does it, because if you could do this, wow your family at parties and gatherings and all sorts in the future. Have fun, guys. I'll be back afterwards to see you. Bye for now.
Hi there, I'm Lee Zombie from Poi Passion Circus and Fire Arts, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use a contact juggling ball. Now, I know most of you probably at home haven't got an acrylic contact juggling ball like this. So, what we're going to try and do is try and use something that we can find around the house. So, I have got a few bits of equipment. So, like an orange, maybe an apple. This is a silicone juggling ball. Now these are actually what we actually use when we're doing contact juggling anyway. We kind of try and use one of these as a practice. Again, if you haven't got that, maybe a juggling ball, a dog's tennis ball, anything you can get that's literally circular in shape does help. So you want to try and get comfortable with whichever you're using. Now the trick with contact juggling is you want to try and get it so it fixes, if it's fixed in space in glue, so it sits wherever you want it to sit. So that's the whole trick of contact juggling ball. That's the only thing you need to do, is to try and get it paused in space and time. So literally try and stick it there, stick some glue around it, and then move your hands around whatever it is. So when I'm rolling my hands, I'm literally trying to keep the orange in a central place. So if it moves out, you lose a little bit of the illusion. So you want to try and keep it, so literally just practice with your hand in space, trying to fix it into the space. So I'm now going to pick up a contact juggling ball and show you a few tricks that you can try and learn. So this is my contact juggling ball, and this is literally a quick thing. This doesn't look great, but it is good to try and learn how to caress the ball. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing it from my palm to my fingers, from my palm to my fingers, with both hands, and you literally try and keep your fingertips on the edge of the ball so we don't drop it. So it's from here and push. So I'm coming a bit closer. So we push and then push back. So you push and push back. And there is going to be resistance. A lot of people ask me if I put powder on my hands or powder on the ball. There isn't anything. We don't use anything. It does help if you're not hot and sweaty, or if it's raining and you've got wet hands. Okay, so you want to keep your hands as dry as possible and as cool as possible. And it's just push and out, push and out. Now there's a variation you can do from here, which is one of my favourite tricks, and it's called a levitation trick. And all I do is that. It's just a simple little move where it looks like it's now floating. And the trick with this is my thumb is still on the back of the ball and my middle finger is on the front of the ball. And this is all about just pushing quite hard here and at the back. And it's just trying to keep that ball steady. After a while, you'll just get used to it. And it looks like your fingers are coming off the ball, but they're not. They do still stay on. And once you get used to that, you can try and circulate. Something I like to try and do is I throw it up and then let it slowly come down before putting my hands back on. So you can do this motion and then grab it again at the end. It's a great one for people like, whoa, did he just let go of that ball? And yes, I did, but again, I didn't. So again, so with your orange, your tennis ball, or your apple, you just want to try and kind of feel this through, and then try and put one finger on, one finger off. And it's just all about practice until you get to that comfortable stage of there. Nice stage. Right, moving on, we're going to move on to the thing that's called I think it's called the scooping ice cream scoop. Ice cream scoop or scooping ice cream. And basically, all it is you're rolling your hands through the ball. So again, you want to fix that ball into space, and it's just rolling your hands. As soon as you get to the end of your fingertips on this side, you want to put your other hand straight in front. And then again, so as soon as you get to that point where it's going to drop, you want to get your hand there straight away. Your hand goes straight away. As soon as you get to that part where you think it's going to fall, put your next hand in. And just keep this process going. So you can do it quite flat-handed, which is a little bit more tricky. I have to look at that one. Or you can cup it sort of with your whole hand and scoop it. So then this can rise up and rise down. And again, I'm trying to keep it central so it looks like it's fixed in space. But something I like to do is I like to move it. I like to play around with the dimensions to make it look like it's floating almost like it's a blowing bubble. And I'm just keeping it alive. So that scooping method is literally just trying to keep it as fluid and as flowy as you possibly can, and the trick is literally just trying to keep it in one place. So I like to actually caress the whole ball with my fingers. This gives me more control and comfort that I'm not going to drop it. So like that one, I can look at the camera and I kind of know that it's going to pretty much stay where it is. The flat one, I have to sort of look at it a bit more. Mainly because I don't do the flat one a lot. I'm now learning the flat one at the moment, so I have to kind of look at it to have that eye-hand coordination to make sure that, because these are actually heavy. But a lot of misconception is they're not made of glass. These are made of acrylic. And I can drop this all day, any day, on the floor, on the concrete. It won't smash. It might chip. It does scratch. But they won't break and they won't harm anyone. So we've got the levitation. And the good thing with the levitation is once you've done it, you can go straight into the scoop. It's a nice move that follows straight on from it. So once you've mastered that one, you can straight into the scooping hand. And then you can do the scooping rising up, rising down. Another variation on the scoop is you want to put this on your hand and squeeze your fingers in, so you're going to make a fist. Squeeze into a fist and the ball sits on top. And then you're going to grab your other hand and do the same on the other side. And again, the trick is just trying to get it to stay central in the space. So this is just a different variation on this. And it's just rising up through your hand, up through your hand. And again, once you get a bit more comfortable with it, you can relax with it. So moving on from that, I'm going to do what is full contact juggling. So what I'm going to do is, the move is this. Okay, so to get in the move, I'm going to use my thumb on the bottom of the ball. My middle finger goes on top. On my other hand, same motion. So my thumb touches the bottom of my other thumb and the middle finger touches the tips. So my fingers are touching now. And then you literally just want to put the rest of your fingers up in the air. And then it's circular motions around the ball. So again, the trick is just to keep it fixed in a position. So you can go quite fast with this one, and then it's good to music because when the music slows down, you can slow your rotations down and then speed up. Go back the other way. So it's always good to try and learn the other way. I'm not as comfortable going back the other way. So probably you can tell the ball's moving a lot more. But I prefer going one way. but it is handy to try and learn the other way, because then you'll get both sides of what we do. Right, so we've got that one. So we've got the scoop now, the other scoop, the scoop, the scoop, scoop up, scoop up. If you get comfortable here, this one's good. I like to stand here and sort of scan the crowd, because everything that you see in a contact ball is upside down. So I don't know if you can see my face in it, but my face will appear upside down in the picture. Now with this one, so it's always good to see, and literally just doing this to the crowd, people just go, whoa, something good's going to happen. And it's always nice just to see all of the motion, all the pictures that come through. This is great in the field, out and about. So get nice and comfortable with doing this one, because this one literally doesn't look a lot, but you're literally trying to just keep it steady. So your hand's not moving, you're just going to try and balance this on the, and it fits in quite nicely. So if you make not a full fist, give yourself a little bit of a hole. So it just sits in there, nice and comfortable, it's not going to go anywhere. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick the other hand, again with a little bit of a hole on top. Now this creates a seal and a bond. So what you can do from here is turn your whole, so my left hand here is going to turn up. So it's going to turn down to, what's that, 45 angle? And again. So this just keeps it going. And what you can do from here is, what I'm going to try and do is roll my hand. This one's a bit tricky. So when I put my hand on top, I'm going to roll both of my hands to flat and then create another seal. So again, without the contact juggling ball, when they're here, I open my hands and I roll the contact juggling ball on my palms, keeping it where it is, and then I seal. So it's roll and seal. This one's quite tricky, so you can go for a smaller one. So you want to literally, as soon as you have got this one here, this part of my hand here is what's going to keep it in contact. This is what's contacted on the hand. So the bottom hand is going to feel quite, it's going to fall, it's going to fall. It's not, because you've got the contact here. You want to literally push, pressure, so then it falls in. And it's pressure, and then close your fists. And you can turn your hands and twist. Fantastic. Going back to the bigger size one, we're going to do what is probably the easiest trick we can do, and it's one of the ones that I find looks the best. So all you're going to do is hold on to the ball. That's all you have to do. So with the orange, the apple, everything that you do, just going to hold it. So that's all you need to do. And then what you do is turn your hand. So because this is see-through, it makes it look like my hand is rolling off of the ball. Okay, so, and then what you can do is try and be a bit more adventurous with it. And twist your hand. And again, try going back the other way. And then something that I like to play around with is, think that there's a cable coming out of my hand, and I grab that string and I pull it across. Almost like the grabby things that you get at the fair. So it's a grabby arm. So something I've been playing with is when it stops, my arm sort of jerks almost robotically, and then you keep that there and move it with it. So this hand becomes part of the flow and act as well. So it's not all about just one hand. So you can get this one in as well, and it's helping with this. It can go up, it can go down, it can go side to side. So everything that we do in the circus is we have to use everything with our other hand. So again, just try grabbing it with the other hand. This is my weaker hand, so this hand doesn't want to play as well as this hand. But just doing small movements, and it's that trick again, it's stuck in glue, in space and time, just there. So try rolling this one round, that way. And then a good way of actually learning this stuck in motion trick method, what I tried to learn when I first started it, is there. So my hand's there, so why don't you try and move your whole body around the ball. So you show the whole audience that it is stuck. And you move your hand around the ball. So I would suggest that when you're doing it, I try and do it here, where it's sort of my middle part of my chest. So it's more close up to the audience can see. A lot of people like to learn it here, so they're not using, it doesn't take so much energy out of your arms and it hurts your muscles. But it is easier, I find, to do the scooping method where you can see it sort of just to the sort of top end of your stomach and the middle of your chest. I find it a lot easier to do from here. You can move this side to side. A lot of performers will just keep it central in one place and play with it in one place. I like to break the rules and move it to side and up and down. And then I think I'm going to go into Showtime. So we're going to stick on some lights and see what we do. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit of a flow now, a little bit of a show. Okay, so there's no music, so I'm just going to hum in my head and see how it goes.
I've got my sunglasses on. Shall I take them off? Hi, it's me, Maggie. And are you ready for some Music Bus again today? So am I. Shall we sing our welcome song? Are you ready? Let's tap our legs. That's it. And we're gonna sing 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome to all our friends, all our friends, all our friends. Welcome to all our friends here at Music Bus. Let's sing hello to them, hello to them, hello to them. Let's sing hello to them here at Music Bus. Hello everybody, nice to see you. Oh, and I love the holidays. Do you love the holidays? I like going to the seaside. I like wearing my sunglasses. And I especially like the next thing that I'm going to show you on my board. Would you like to knock, knock, knock and see what's on the board today? Should we knock, knock, knock? Oh, it's something lovely. Are you ready? It's, oh, can you see? Can you guess what it is? It's a big, giant ice cream, look. And would you like to help me count how many scoops there are on there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scoops of ice cream. Shall we count 7 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all together. Now I'm going to teach you a song about ice cream. It goes, I went to the ice cream shop today. We sing that 3 times. So it's I went to the ice cream shop today. And then we sing, and a cow was serving ice cream. And this is your action for cow. And a cow was serving ice cream. And she said, how many scoops do you want on your cone? And we say that 3 times. And then they say, and I said, just 1 scoop. And then she put 7 scoops on, and we're going to count all the scoops. So are you ready? So some of you might know this. If you don't know it, you could play it over and over again and get to know it, because it's one of everybody's favourite Music Bus songs from when they come to Music Bus classes. Are you ready? It's a bit jaunty, so you might want to have a dance. Do you want to dance? Ready? I went to the ice cream shop today. I went to the ice cream shop today. I went to the ice cream shop today. And a cow was serving ice cream. She said, how many scoops do you want on your cone? How many scoops do you want on your cone? How many scoops do you want on your cone? And I said, just 1 scoop. But she put 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops, 4 scoops, 5 scoops, 6 scoops, 7 scoops of ice cream. Oh, did you count? 7 scoops of ice cream. That was right. So we're going to do it again. Did you see there were 7 scoops of ice cream? And can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on one hand. 6, 7. Are you ready to do it again? Shall we move them back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Come on then. Where's that cow? Do, 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 do. I went to the ice cream shop today. I went to the ice cream shop today. I went to the ice cream shop today. And the cow was serving ice cream. She said, how many scoops do you want on your cone? How many scoops do you want on your cone? How many scoops do you want on your cone? And I said, just 1 scoop. But she put 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops, 4 scoops, 5 scoops, 6 scoops, 7 scoops of ice cream. 7 scoops of ice cream. That's lots and lots of ice cream, isn't it? That's a lot of ice cream. So, did you see all that ice cream? Would you like to lick it? Would you like to eat that ice cream? Imagine if you had a giant ice cream. And what flavour would you have? Maybe you'd have strawberry. Would you like strawberry? Or maybe you'd have, oh, this looks like it's an orange flavour. Or maybe you'd have vanilla. And maybe you'd have, oh, what could this be? Is this mint flavour? Oh, yummy, yummy, yum. So, 7 scoops of ice cream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I bet you love that song as much as I do, so maybe you could get your grown-up to rewind and you could play it all again. Would you like to do that? That would be fantastic. Nice to see you today. See you next time at Music Bus. Bye-bye.
I'm not very good at it. Lee is extremely good at it, but I'm going to keep practicing that. Thank you so much, Lee from Boy Passion. I'm going to use, this is my son Harry Foodery's baseball, which was brought over from some family, or sent over, should I say, from all the way from America. It's not a contact ball, it's not a specific juggling item, it's a ball we had in the house. And I'm going to practice with this. I'm going to go back and watch Lee's video even more and see if I can get this looking the way he did as well. I hope you guys are going to keep on practicing and then keep going. That's what it's all about. Lots and lots of practice. That's how I learn all of my juggling stuff and all of my magic stuff as well. Practice, practice, practice. That's what it takes. I hope you enjoyed your Thursday. Big thank you as well to Music Buzz for the music and actions. The song and actions, should I say. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Wastebusters treasure hunt. So, keep on looking out. We made our masks and we made your gear last week. So look out. And of course, we're going to be announcing the winner of our colouring in competition. So get your entries in fast and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Thursday, guys. See you tomorrow.